थाईलैंड के प्रधानमंत्री आपको अगर सीधी तस्वीरों में दिख रहे होंगे।
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल। हम थाईलैंड के प्रधानमंत्री और भारत के प्रधानमंत्री दोनों को तस्वीरों में देख रहे हैं और ये संयुक्त जो जॉइंट प्रेशर है वो बस शुरू ही होने जा रही है। हम आपको सीधा प्रसारण दिखा रहे हैं हैदराबाद हाउस से। भारत और थाईलैंड के संबंधों पर एक कदम और आगे बढ़ते हुए दोनों देश इन संबंधों को लेकर
Thailand and the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of India. The first agreement for exchange is the executive program of Excellencies, the first agreement we have for exchange today is the executive program of cultural exchange for 2016-2019 to be exchanged by Honorable External Affairs Minister of India and His Excellency Mr. Neera Prayut Chan-o-Cha, Minister of Culture from the Thai side. May I request you please, Excellencies. The second agreement for exchange is the Memorandum of Understanding between Nagaland University from the Indian side and the Chiang Mai University on cooperation in academics. Professor Bolin Kumar Kanwar, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, and Professor Niver Nanthachit from Chiang Mai University.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We will now have press statements by the two leaders. May I first invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India to deliver his statement.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-Cha, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to welcome you to India. Your visit is a high point in our top-level political exchanges. You come from a land that is very familiar to us. From the legend of Lord Ram to the wisdom of Lord Buddha, our ties are founded on a shared cultural heritage. Our historical people-to-people ties provide a strong basis to our partnership. Thailand is a trusted and a valued friend and one of our closest partners in Southeast Asia. Friends, today Prime Minister and I reviewed the full range of our bilateral engagement, from culture to commerce, from closer contacts between our peoples to deeper connectivity, and from counter-terrorism to defense and security. We are both aware that rapid spread of terrorism and radical ideology poses a common challenge to both our societies. And we also recognize that our close security partnership would help us to secure our people from these threats. In our shared objective to combat these challenges, India is particularly grateful to Thailand for its assistance and cooperation. Beyond terrorism, we have agreed to further deepen our security engagement in the fields of cybersecurity, narcotics, transnational economy offenses, and human trafficking. Friends, the land frontiers of our two countries are not far apart. And we are also maritime neighbors. So, Prime Minister and I have agreed to force a closer partnership in the fields of defense and maritime cooperation. A partnership to meet our bilateral interests and to respond to our shared regional goals, and a partnership which will be shaped by sharing of expertise and experiences, greater staff exchanges, and more exercise cooperation on counter piracy on seas, deeper engagement in naval patrolling and building linkages in the field of defense and R&D and production. Friends, trade and commerce flows are an important lifeline in the interdependent world today. Excellency Prayut and I agreed that a more diversified commercial engagement between us would not only benefit both our economies, it would also enable greater regional economic prosperity. In this context, we welcome the first meeting of the India-Thailand Joint Business Forum. We encourage them and the other business sector stakeholders to take lead in tapping the emerging business opportunities in both our countries. Alongside trade, there are also ample avenues for greater manufacturing and investment linkages. We see a particular synergy between Thai strengths in infrastructure, particularly tourism infrastructure, and India's priorities in this field. Information technology, pharmaceuticals, auto components, and machinery are some other areas of promising collaboration. We also see early conclusion of a balanced, comprehensive economic and partnership agreement as our shared priority. Friends, Prime Minister and I are fully aware that smooth flow of goods, services, capital, and human resources between our economies needs a strong network of air, land, and sea links. We have therefore prioritized completion of India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway and early signing of the motor vehicle agreement between our three countries. Connectivity is also an area of priority for India's development. Improving access to Southeast Asia from our northeastern states benefits both our peoples. Friends, stronger connectivity is essential not just for expanding bilateral trade ties. It also brings our people closer and facilitates enhanced science, education, culture, and tourism cooperation. Next year, to commemorate the 70 years of establishment of our diplomatic relations, we will celebrate Festival of India in Thailand and Festival of Thailand in India. This year, India is also celebrating 125th birth anniversary of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, the architect of Indian Constitution. I am delighted that the Indian Constitution will soon be translated into Thai language. I am also happy to announce that to welcome more tourists from Thailand to India and to help them enjoy their visits to Buddhist sites in India, we will soon facilitate double entry e-tourist visas for citizens of Thailand. Excellency, India has always deeply appreciated the warmth and affection of the royal family of Thailand for India. Her Royal Highness Princess Rajkumari Mahachakri Sirindharan has been a frequent and very welcome visit to India. We look forward to welcoming her in India again later this year. We also look forward to the honor of receiving His Royal Highness Crown Prince Vajiralankaranji in India at his earliest convenience. In conclusion, let me say that the convergence of Thailand's look west and India's act east policy lights the path to a bright future of our partnership. Excellency, let me once again welcome you and your delegation to India. Thank you.
May I now invite His Excellency General Prayut Chan-o-Cha, Prime Minister of the Royal Kingdom of Thailand, to deliver his press remarks.
Your Excellency Prime Minister Modi, members of the press, distinguished guests, I am very pleased to be visiting the Republic of India on the invitation of Prime Minister Modi. This is my first time here in India, and I have very much enjoyed my time here. I wish to thank the Indian government for the warm welcome. According to me and my delegation, India is a land with an ancient civilization, and that was also the cradle of Buddhism, which spread around the world, including to Thailand. The close friendship between Thailand and India is built on our long-standing historical ties, which stretch from ancient times up to the present day, and as Prime Minister Modi mentioned, the Indian government's Act East policy and Thailand's Look West policy are very much complementary and compatible. This is history in the making. India is a power in Asia and is increasingly playing an important role politically, economically, and socially at the regional and global levels, and I am very much grateful for India's friendship. India's industrial development, IT technology, and progress in research have attained international recognition, which is a reflection of the success of the government's development policies under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. During my discussions with Prime Minister Modi, we both agreed that since 2017 will mark the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations, we will organize activities throughout the year, with the main event to be held on the 1st of August 2017. We will cooperate to build on the relationship between our two countries so that we can walk proud for the next 70 years. We are looking long-term. Therefore, elevating our relations will help us make our partnership even stronger in all areas. In terms of our economic ties, we agreed to enhance the partnership between Thailand and India. We agreed to overcome obstacles, to identify a clear goal and put in place a clear roadmap in order to reach those goals. Thailand, like India, also puts our people at the center. Increasing the trade volume between us is dependent upon helping each other to develop. We have to give each other assistance and support in order to be part of the same value and production chain. We have to expedite negotiation of the Thai-India Free Trade Agreement. Whatever can be done first should be done as early harvest measures. As regards investment, Prime Minister Modi has agreed to encourage and support Indian business people to come to Thailand to invest. Also will encourage the Thai private sector to come to India to invest. So we should focus on reducing barriers to trade, on making sure that our trade rules and regulations and taxes facilitate business activities. Of course, I will encourage my private sector to support India in the Make in India and Smart Cities schemes, and also for India to take part in taking Thailand forward under our Thailand 4.0 scheme. I am pleased that the Thai private sector has won acclaim and are recognized by the Indian public, including the construction of new airport terminals and also several food outlets. If there are any problems, I am willing and ready to address them and to resolve them. Prime Minister Modi and I also discussed the issue of enhancing connectivity, especially through the India-Myanmar-Thailand Trilateral Highway and the BIMSTEC Highway, which will facilitate transport trade between our two countries. Perhaps we should increase the frequency of flights in between our two countries. Because India is a very large country with many states, so we should look into increasing the frequency of flights and also promoting two-way tourism as year-round tourism. I wish to thank the people of India who have visited Thailand. In the field of maritime transport, we are looking to link up the Dawai Deep Sea Port and Chennai. We also discussed our roles in negotiating the RCEP and also the BIMSTEC Free Trade Zone. In the field of security, we agreed on a number of points, especially cooperation in the exchange of intelligence, cooperation in the area of defense, and we hope to be able to produce concrete outcomes from our cooperation. We focused especially on maritime security. Cooperation in the area of tourism, culture, religion, and education was also discussed. I a number of issues. We have agreed to a number of MOUs and agreements. There is also cooperation between Chiang Mai University and Nagaland University. I would also like for India to consider perhaps the establishment of international trading headquarters and IHQs, ITCs in Thailand on your soil, so that we Thais have the opportunity to venerate these sacred Buddhist sites, which will help promote peace and stability in the region. Our two countries have frequent exchanges of visits. I always feel at home when I am in Prime Minister Modi's company, as well as in the company of all of your distinguished ministers. So I thank you once again. Sawasdee krap.
I thank the two leaders for their statements. This concludes the press briefing. Thank you all.
ये सीधा प्रसारण आप देख रहे हैं दिल्ली के हैदराबाद हाउस से, जहां पर भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी और थाईलैंड के प्रधानमंत्री ने एक संयुक्त संवाददाता सम्मेलन को संबोधित किया। इस संवाददाता सम्मेलन से पहले दोनों देशों के बीच दो क्षेत्र हैं जिसमें समझौते हुए। पहला कल्चरल एक्सचेंज का एक समझौता हुआ, यानी सांस्कृतिक क्षेत्र में आदान प्रदान को लेकर समझौता हुआ 2016 से 2019 के बीच, और इसके अलावा एक MOU हुआ नागालैंड यूनिवर्सिटी और